Sorry, before you continue, because I have a question quickly to all that you have mentioned. And I like the fact that you set the tone with this gap between the macro and the micro economy, because we are seeing that we are being told that inflation is easing out, foreign reserves are rising, investor confidence is returning. But when you come down to the common man on the street, you still hear the same old story. You know, they are yet to feel this impact in their lives. Where would you say the government is getting it wrong, or the missing link, or where they are failed to connect the dots to make it trickle down to the common man? Because we can go on and list all these benefits or what has improved, but if the common man on the street is not feeling it, then it's almost automatically no impact.
So that's why I wanted you to allow me land on my analysis, because I said I was going to start from the good ones, the not too good ones, and the ones that didn't come to the party. You have a few good ones, you have in between, not too good ones, and then those that didn't come to the party are more. That's where the government is getting it wrong. So in terms of the microeconomics that I talked about, what drives now, the government is talking about taxes. What drives people to pay taxes? It's employment generation. What is the human capital development indices? Nothing. What is our school curriculum? It's still employment. It's still, we're still teaching students to be job seekers rather than job creators. I quickly give you an example. In the FCT where you are, it is easy to say, oh, the government is tying roads. The minister is tying roads and commissioning roads every day. But in terms of human capital development, nobody discusses human capital development in as far as the government is concerned. How can you develop the microeconomy without human capital development? If your investors eventually come, because you say the macroeconomy, you're creating a hub for investors to come. If they eventually come, who are they going to employ? When your human capital development is zero. We take pride. Today we celebrate Yahoo. Today we are celebrating kidnapping. Well, nobody's discussing employment generation. At least there was a time in this country where you could say the banks and the telcos were employing a lot of graduates. But today, it is no longer like that. People are being sacked every day. The ordinary market woman, what is the economic indices that is driving them? I talked about agriculture. Agriculture without food processing, without processing of this agricultural product, it's poverty. These are indices that drives your microeconomy. And then, like I talked about the FCT here, we don't even discuss, human capital development. We don't discuss employment. It is all politics. How many people are vying for a position, and all of that. So, and then the thing that is most worrying is the destructions that you see. Recently, I was listening to two ladies complain about what's the name of these gardens? The garden that was destroyed. And the one that shocked me was that they said they employed about 50-something graduates, young people who are working there. These people also are thrown into the labor market. Government insensitivity to businesses, to small and micro businesses in Nigeria. This is what actually drives, the microeconomy. A situation where you say somebody was given a CFO to a piece of land and they've been paying ground rent, they have established business, and then boom, the FCT minister just comes and use the bulldozer to overrun the place, overnight, not minding the people that are employed there, not creating an opportunity for discussions. So how do you expect your microeconomy to grow? So these are the small indices, and that's why I said.
I'd like you to hold that thought because we need to take this quick commercial break.